Hey, we are Pbis members, and we will be your guides to show you around the school. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome to our middle school!
This is the main office. If you get dropped off in the morning, you will come through here. This is the school secretary, Mrs. Levitt.
Hello, very nice to meet you.
We have a few fundraisers through the year. This is where you will bring any money that you raise. If you have any notes for being dismissed early, absences, or changing buses, you will hand them in here. If you forget something at home, if you plan to stay after school but it gets canceled, you can use the phone at lunch, before, or after school. This is our assistant principal's office, Dr. Laporte.
Hi, I'm Dr. Laporte. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Addie Cheetah. Nice to meet you.
I hope you have a wonderful year this year.
I will.
Thank you.
This is the school principal, Mrs. Kurt's office.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Kurt. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Addie. Nice to meet you.
Do you have any questions?
We'll be doing fun things through the school year.
Yes, we have lots of fun things here. We have spirit days, we have different assemblies, fundraisers we do, and some really cool field trips.
That sounds great.
All right, enjoy the rest of your tour.
This is the nurse's office. If you get hurt in gym or feel sick, this is where you'll go. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to one of my favorite places in the school, the library.
Here at Hartnett Middle School, we have an outstanding library, led by the one and only Mrs. Tasker.
Welcome to Hartnett Middle School. I'm Mrs. Tasker, the school library paraprofessional.
Hartnett's library has a huge variety of books, and you can come here to check out a book anytime you do not have class.
You can take up to 2 books at a time, and books are due 2 weeks later. The library is open all day. As a 6th grader, within the first few weeks of school, you'll come down with your reading class to learn how the library works and how to check out a book. Periodically after that, you'll come down to return books, check out books, as well as participate in some fun library activities. Also, some of your teachers, from social studies to science, may check out the library and use the tables to run your class. The library also has a computer lab where your teacher may take you to work. We also have a makerspace with VR goggles, a green screen, and 3D printers.
The library is much more than just a library. This is the computer lab. There's one on each floor, one near the cafeteria, and the other one that you saw earlier near the media center.
These look a lot like the ones at elementary school. They work the same, right?
Of course, there's nothing different about how these operate, but we do use something that you may not have used as much in elementary school, Google Classroom.
Oh yeah, we heard about that, but we only used it a couple of times.
We use Google Classroom a lot more here in middle school. At the beginning of the year, your teacher should give you a class code that will log you into your Google Classroom. They'll often post assignments or notes on there that you can get if you were absent or forgot your work at school.
Okay, I'll admit it. I forget things at school a lot of the time. Now I won't have to have my mom drive me back here to get it.
Along with Google Classroom, Google Chrome has a few other applications. We mostly use Google Docs and Google Slides. Google Docs is used to write essays, and Google Slides is usually used to write presentations.
Each grade is divided into 2 different sides, A and B side or gold and purple side. They are very similar. You learn the same things and do the same work, but just with different teachers. You have 2 minutes in between classes to get your binders and notebooks. And don't worry if you're a little late to class, your teachers understand that it's difficult to learn the schedule.
That's what I'm most worried about the opening up the lockers.
How do these lockers even work? In the summer, you'll get your locker number and combination on Open Doors Day. Don't worry, they're not that complicated.
You turn the lock to the right until you're at 0 to start. Then, you turn it more to the right until you're at your first number. Next, you turn to the left, past your second number, and then stop. Finally, you turn to the right and stop at your last number.
Oh, that's not so hard. Thank goodness. Can we decorate our lockers?
Yes, you can use magnets to hang up pictures and decorate it. But you can't put anything permanent like stickers and tape. This is on your locker for this year. When it starts getting colder, you're going to get a bottom locker to keep your coats and backpacks in.
Alright, let's go see the cafeteria.
Welcome to the cafeteria. This is where lunch and second chance breakfast are held.
These tables are as long as the ones in our elementary school. How was my homeroom going to fit here?
Unlike elementary school, in middle school you don't have to sit with your homeroom class. You can sit with anyone you want in your grade. The only restraint is that once you sit down, you can't move your table.
What do they serve for lunches?
Well, in middle school, every day the main lunch changes. I know you did that in elementary school too, but we don't have an assigned lunch for each day. Like you won't have pizza every Friday or mac and cheese every Monday. It's going to change every single day. But we will have alternate lunches too in case you don't like the main lunch, like hot dogs, hamburgers, or pizza.
And I heard you say something about second chance breakfast. What's that?
Second chance breakfast is what it sounds like. If you didn't get the chance to have breakfast at home, you can come here during homeroom and have your breakfast in the cafeteria. Just like the main lunch, the main breakfast always changes. But we will have alternate breakfasts like a smoothie or some fruit. We want to make sure that everybody gets a good nutritional breakfast every morning. In fact, it is the most important meal of the day.
Welcome to the band room. If you're already in band, that's great. But if not, band is open to join anytime. Last year in band, you may have had one-on-one lessons with the teacher, but this year you're going to have band all together. You also have the option to do a specialty instrument, such as an oboe, bass clarinet, bassoon, horn, tenor sax, bari sax, euphonium, and tuba.
So what sports do you have for 6th graders?
I'm glad you asked. 6th graders can participate in track, cross country, basketball, and color guard. These sports meet every day after school.
I heard that the middle school has a lot of fun clubs. Is that true?
There are a lot of clubs that we offer at the middle school. We have Student Council, Coding Club, Lego Club, Friends of the Library Club, Photography Club, Creative Writing Club, and Pbis Club. You can sign up for these clubs at the beginning of each quarter.
With all these sports and clubs, I'll for sure be craving some snacks. Yeah, is there anywhere we could buy some?
This is the school store. It is open before school, during lunch, and after school most days of the week. Pbis Club runs the store.
What kind of things can I buy?
You can buy anything off of these shelves if you have enough Pbis tickets or money.
What are Pbis tickets and how do I get them?
Pbis tickets are tickets that are given out when a student exceeds the school's expectations or does a good deed.
I hope I earn one. I hope I earn one too.
Don't worry, if you keep being the best you can be, your teachers will surely notice.
Hi guys, I'm John. I'm going to be another tour guide for you today. So now I want to talk to you a little about rotation classes. See, throughout the year, in addition to your core classes, you'll also have rotation classes. Rotation classes include classes like STEM, art, wellness, gym, Spanish, and study hall. And every quarter you're going to get a new set of rotation classes. Oh, and speaking of classes, let's talk about grades.
Oh no, are they good?
No, silly, not your grades. I'm talking about how the grades work here at the middle school. See, here, they no longer work on a 1 through 4 basis as they did in the elementary school, but on 0 through 100 scale. And if you work really hard in all your classes, you may get into honors or even high honors. Honors requires you to have no grade below an 80 with an average of 85 or above. And high honors requires you to have no grade below an 85 with an average of 90 or above.
Do we do something special for the people who get honors?
Yes, indeed. We have an honor roll breakfast where your parents come, you get a certificate, and of course, there's breakfast. Well, this is the end of our tour. I hope you really enjoyed the middle school. How did you actually like it?
It was great!
Well, see you again in the fall.
Yeah, we can't wait to come here.
Yeah.
Kaylin Imzik.
Shayna St. Laurent. Phoebe Loffick.
Molly Marchand. Katie Tasker.
Sammy Abrams. Addie Cheetah.